Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are going to speak on a very crucial topic, that is women in combat roles. As we all know, traditionally, the armed forces all across the world have been male dominated, especially in combat arms. However, with the changing societal norms and the inclusion of women in combat roles has become significant and a topic of debate in today's date. If we talk about the history of India, then women have been serving in various support and administrative branches since 1992. Over the years, they have proven their capabilities as jet pilots, medical officers, engineers, and in logistics as well. A historic decision was taken in 2015 when women were allowed to fly fighter jets in Indian Air Force, followed by 2020 when Supreme Court of India mandated permanent commission for women officers, enabling them to serve in command positions. Today, the Indian Army inducts women as officers in combat support arms such as artillery and engineers, and the Indian women soldiers also actively contribute to United Nations peacekeeping missions worldwide. Now, here are some notable examples like Captain Tanya Shergill, the first woman to lead an all-male contingent during the Republic Day Parade, likewise Wing Commander Vyomika Singh and Colonel Sophia Qureshi, who led the Indian government's briefing on Operation Sindoor. Women like them are not only participating, they are leading from the front. Now, of course, there are some challenges such as physical standards and training programs need to be fair without compromising the tough requirement of combat. Infrastructure and facilities are needed to improve, like providing separate accommodations to support the women personnel. And the most important, overcoming the social and cultural bias within the forces is something that takes time and effort to change. On the top of it, we must remember that courage, intelligence, and leadership are not defined by gender, rather, it must be judged on the basis of ability and merit. And currently, direct roles for women in infantry and armor regiments are largely restricted. However, the discussions are underway, and in the near future, we might see women in special forces and sniper roles. In fact, the government authorities are also putting their steady efforts and committed towards opening more combat roles for women in armed forces. This transformation is not just about giving women the opportunities, it's about making our armed forces stronger and enhancing its operational readiness, boosting morale and motivation of the soldiers. As a conclusion, I would like to say that the growing role of women in combat is a symbol of strength, courage, and vision. Therefore, the inclusion of women in combat role not only promotes the gender equality, it reflects India's progressive society. Let us continue to support and celebrate these inspiring women warriors, for they are not only defending our borders but also shaping the future of our country. Thank you and Jai Hind.